Thousands of Hongkongers defy police ban to commemorate Tiananmen Massacre victims at Victoria Park.
Here's a summary of the article.
Thousands gathered at Victoria Park to attend an annual candlelight vigil to mark 31 years since the Tiananmen Massacre on Thursday, despite a police ban which cited coronavirus public health concerns. The solemn occasion usually attracts tens of thousands of participants and is the only place on Chinese soil where such an event can be held. It is estimated that hundreds, perhaps thousands, died as the People's Liberation Army cracked down on the student-led movement in Beijing on June 4, 1989. Organizer the Hong Kong Alliance in Support of Patriotic Democratic Movements in China on Tuesday said they would nonetheless enter the park in groups of 8 as per the government's public gatherings restriction. Ahead of the vigil, police posted a statement on Facebook advising the public to stay at home and reduce social contact due to the ongoing COVID-19 outbreak. The public are advised to stay at home and avoid traveling to crowded places or participating in prohibited gatherings. Members of the community should join hands to combat the pandemic, it read, adding that the cap on group gatherings remained in force. This may cause severe and widespread transmissions and a sustained community outbreak following a risk assessment. The police considered that a public meeting is a high-risk activity and therefore issued letters of objection to the two organizers.
This post received a score of 130,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The love that makes undaunted the final sacrifice. We shall pass on the spirit, we will be the final beacon on a land that is shrouded by darkness. Edit, funny I've been called CIA by pro-CCP users and now government agent by US users, all I do is post stuff about my country and my city. To those who question this thread's popularity and those who suggest astroturfing, I don't even know what it means and how the upvoting works.
The one thing that really touches me when watching videos of the 1989 movement, you can see their sentiment of hope, you can see in their eyes. They are excited and genuinely believe that He National would head to a better future. After the incident, all hope was lost. I haven't seen Chinese people, well, with the exception of Hong Kong, looking as empowered and hopeful in the recent years.
There was a post on our videos yesterday about Chinese reactions to the Tiananmen Square anniversary. Some of them were so terrified that they can't even say June 4th, just I don't know, when asked what day it was. And then they walk away in a panic. That's the vice-like psychological grip the CCP have over their population.
And that video was from 15 years ago. I wonder what a modern-day remake of that video would look like. Probably genuine bemusement. From what I've seen, I imagine the bulk of those interviewed today know something happened on this day, probably due to hearsay or word of mouth, but are largely ignorant of the finer details and understand it's taboo to broach it. My entire extended family is in mainland China. My parents tell me they have no idea what's happening in HK right now, and anything referring to it gets mysteriously blocked on their WeChat.
Is it mysterious? The CCP have full censorship powers.
That was my point. Maybe I should have put squiggles or italics like this, mysteriously.
I'm still not clear. Can you say it again but from across a campfire with a flashlight under your chin?
Your areola is showing full moon face.
Greater than members of the community should join hands to combat the pandemic. Open mouth. Insert foot.
Possibly translation from metaphorical to literal.
Very brave of them to defy such a violent dictatorship. Keep strong.
It's only gonna get harder and harder from this point onwards. China is tightening its grasp, and here's to hoping HK can loosen it. Actions that were taken over the last 2 months, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Banning of Tiananmen anniversary. China's national security laws for Hong Kong criminalizing the mocking of China's national anthem. More legislation, more foothold to be gained in the near future.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.